safety, but this is back out of the play zone. Meanwhile, another fight rigging on out. Here comes KRX versus LGD. Benny in the back line, just kind of be scouting all this, but look at all the utility usage from LGD. It's always so difficult to hold these buildings when the enemy teams are up close and personal. And this nice knock there from Ling S, though.
Really good play. This is mainly because of the circle. The circle, it's been so tough for these teams. So it's just forcing everyone to fight for any kind of real estate control. And this time it's going to be KRX sending it right onto LGD from PEL. We'll see who's going to be coming out on top. So far, 6 eliminations for KRX. South Korea looking just so strong at the start of this Rondo match. But can they weather the storm? It's QXC. Oh, that's a good angle with a U-tilt. But LGD do go back into hiding. Maybe Mau Mau just get build damage done onto that player. But Benny trying to get the spray through the smoke. Hopefully also going to get the reset onto TR8. Slowing down to quite a bit. Go for the reset and then commit. I believe the third party's happening from a distance. It's going to be all gamers getting involved in that conversation from a range.
All gamers just applying that pressure to KRX. Now you got to try to throw some util out. Oh, those nades, though, are rock solid on the side of Tian. Catches TRE. He's forced to go for the other res. That's going to be good, though. Boom! Gets the knock. And now KRX getting shredded from too many different angles.
The arena respecting the push of Aurora. You know what? Take up that position. We're just going to give it up to you for free. And Toppy's got 8 grenades. Okay, definitely want to try and get away from that 50-meter range. Otherwise, you will be in a world of hurt. Schweppes also picked on off by Reefus, the man himself, the savior of Aurora, stepping up to the place once again. It is looking insanely likely they can win this fight out to E-Arena as Schweppes completely eliminated. That's going to be Reefus getting an extra point, up to 6 eliminations. Now it's just Mormon. And really, if Mormon goes out, this is them just literally sweeping every team under the rug from the western side towards the center of the circle. Mormon taking so much damage. Eliminated. Aurora going hard on game 1.
You got him. Okay, now your backs are cleared. Now time to focus on Aurora. Top goes down. Crazy down as well. Razak down to 1 HP. Gets taken out by Reefus. It's Maple versus Aurora.
What do? Do you send on the solo player now, or do you go for the full reset? You got center circle position control. So you know what? You're going to wait it out as Maple trying to heal up back to full HP with a P90, though. That nade cooked up Reefus. Is this going to be the game-winning grenade on match 1? The grenade comes out, but it's going to be Doc with the spray in the vehicle, looking to chase them down. That's one, and another one picked up by Tiamba. That's it. Irina and Tiamba working together to eliminate that team. And that's going to be the end of the line. LGD not even able to loot a single weapon, it feels like.
End up finding at least a spot in the zone for now, so Weibo do rotate away. The next rotation will be very difficult. Oh, let's look at that. D plus Kia punishing KRX, and they are eliminated in an instant.
Going to be pushed down in 10th position, maybe lower based on how WVG and S2G perform, but S2G talking about them actually looking to go on the aggressive side of things. Breaching this compound, decent entry point too. It makes it really hard for teams like Tiamba to third party from a distance, so I'm loving this breach from S2G. But those grenades, that utility is doing a lot of work. As Thunder Talk looking to occupy the higher portion of this building in Squad House. It's a western circle shift, great for Weibo, but Thunder Talk's finally here. Getting overwhelmed, Hotrix down to a solo player, and S2G also, just like D+, successful breach without losing a single. But really, the win is what they're going to be aiming for. Tiamba, though, going for a nice entry point. This is a good wall to hide behind. It's really hard to... I was going to say it's hard to third party. Actually, no, it's quite easy for Turney K. I thought he was going to go for the other wall instead, but no. Makes himself very vulnerable in that position. Good nade. And look at the man himself, man. Axel doing so much work here from the off angle. And Razy with a bounce on that utility. Can he defend it as a solo? Unfortunately, does get overwhelmed. Bigatron, there was no backup. They just left him solo. Where was the assistance on their fallen comrade?
They did not want to leave their building at all, and that just allowed him to get taken out there. Fortunately, he wasn't able to hold it all by himself. Turney K looking for some different angles as Tianba is trying to get this reset. Now here comes Bigatron. Too little too late, though, to save their teammate, but can they get these eliminations? Axel trying to get the jump shot with the DBS. He gets knocked, and it looks like Bigatron end up getting punished there. Influence
setup is huge. You know what? Great cover behind that rock. And now they're going to be in that grenade range. Lepar's got 3 pieces of utility. But Firin just sends it right on the player. He gets it done, and the combo of loss is huge. Eliminates the entirety of Tiamba. And he even finds another one in RQ. It's down to the 1v1.
1v1, lost with 1 HP, hits the play. 15 eliminations on the side of S2G. He wants that confirmation. Get those points. Now it's just Lepar. He has the rock, though. And that rock is a big one. Could this nade do it? Lepar. Oh, just a little bit too far to the right. Lost is running in that direction, though. Ooh, that does piece him up good. How about this nade? 1, 2 nades? Nah, just a little bit too far to the left. Lost is going to have to hit the craziest shots he's ever had if he wants to win. 17 eliminations. Will it be 18? Lost in the open. Shimmies! And that is LaPaz.
So taken out of this match. But Tiamba and All Gamers, that's going to be the PL clash. That's QZZ instantly getting himself that one secured with the DBS, securing that elimination for himself, and instantly trying to put the focus. But he's solo in this building. Aching. Milu, we need to see a bit of a backup play here. QZ finally getting it done again with the DBS, and finally the cavalry is here. All Gamers down to just a solo here, stranded behind these barrels on the outskirts of the buildings himself, and getting picked up once again. How does he do it? 3 eliminations for himself, getting the 3-piece, dominating
it. Usually we see both these teams just say, hey, you know what, let's go into the zone, but no, KRX up on top, getting a nice knock onto a 2. Oh, the utility just too strong.
Oh, TRE getting the double knock with one single piece of utility. What a magnificent way to kick off the fight. And yeah, just send it. You got the man advantage. KRX, you got to leverage it to its full potential as only Quick remains. And you know what? He could not even do anything in that situation. KRX, an easy 4 points. QX.
Mortensen from the back, trying to throw that nade. Is it good? Ah, just short. Needs it though. Needs to clear these guys out. Does get a nade enough onto so easy to force him back just a little bit. That opens the door, but that nade will do it right there. That's on a Tizzy. And XYZ both knocked. So easy now, gonna eat some utility himself. And he goes and peeks, hits the shots on the little boy, but Lorenzen is right there to pick him up, and it's Influence Rage getting the best. As if both these teams crashing them at the same time. Yeah, you cannot get knocked. He's gonna throw smokes. Get away from that. You know the nade is coming. You gotta survive this.
Ooh.
Nade almost breached the window. Mau. Gotta be careful not to get knocked here. He does put some pressure on. Is that safe? He might get dated. Let's see. Oh, he lives. Okay.
Yeah, LGD can't take a single casualty. If they do, they're opening the gate for Tiamba to push
That's
up.
Good.
Really good util from Ling S. Logan able to use the MG3, gets it done with the util. That's some good damage, but Mau is going to be the first to fall on LGD side. E-Arena now losing control. The nade from over the range is going to be connecting onto Wei G. And LGD, they were there. You blink and they missed it. Instantly squad wiped. And it's down to Tiamba versus E-Arena. What just happened?
Tiamba, they said, you know what? Oh, is there a party over here? Can we join it? And just like that, taking full advantage. 13 eliminations. 8 of them from the side of QZZ. It's just Joker. And this is not the building you want to be in, because Tiamba know exactly what to do. Ooh, nice jump out here. Creates a 1v1 opportunity, but it's not going to be enough.
It's alive. They got P90s. They got MG3s. You know what? The angle of Notable might not be enough, Hot Jukes, to get that chicken dinner.
Here they go.
And they're going for the push.
Dun-da-da. Here comes Thunder Talk, trying to make the bold push across. But D plus Kia are ready for it. Actually, Nobu's not able to hit the shot. No way. Thunder Talk made it across into the open. They're alive. MG3 in hand. Thunder Talk looking dangerous.
There's no way they don't get a single knock on that rotation. How do Thunder Talk survive as a full team? That is absolute madness. And you know what? They know they have the man advantage now. Might as well transcend it. Notable, unless a miracle happens. The 1v4, it's just not going to happen. He does find sitting, and now Jing is going to give him another 1v1, but he does get picked off because of the off to their own clash. Fabian, we saw taken out very early on. Actually, I believe the first blood of this game. And Chips might follow in steps. Sizzy and Oldbull trying to just create a bit more space. In terms of terrain, they do have the advantage in the sense that LGD would be forced to come their way to get access to the play zone. But it seems like D+ a bit more on the offensive, especially in Oldbull, that we know wants to try and get in that CCC range, looking to connect the damage onto Long S. And that is going to be still him taking him out. Good damage with the pump, securing it with the M4. That is the fighting you expect from a player like Nolbu. And that's LGD taking another L. They've been really struggling today to make it out of those bottom ranks.
Really nice. I like that. I like to see Nolblue
Good one.
making it happen, and he's gonna put some pressure onto. Actually, we're gonna see another player here knock. Can they get chips though? That's my question. They're going for the res, and they should be able to get this res up.
Ooh,
Tian's on the run though. Be careful.
Gotta be careful. That blue zone damage is gonna be a bit too much, and that I think okay, it's done. That nade's gonna be
run.
Well, he does get one. Now it's down to Sizzy. It's gonna be the 1v1 Tian versus Now, the two players actually still going to be assisted. Notable taking a lot of damage. The blue zone damage, he's out.
Ouch.
He's done. The blue zone damage going to be a little bit too much for him to bear. That's going to be the blue taking him down. Now, down to, again, another 1v1. It just keeps happening. The nade is going to be chucked. He does heal up in just a nick of time, and he does get it to connect. D+. Wow. Will survive another day here on Mirror.
Just really unfortunate day. Let's take a look at this replay, though. Hyunbin. Og. Pow. Gets the knock. Gun switch. Goes for the reload. Another jump shot. Wow. Hyunbin. Just on another level. She even, yeah, just put him in a blender there. Does he get 3 feeds?
Yes,
oh, he's right on the open. Easy.
MVP prediction. Plays like that is why you never underestimate Hyunbin, but it's going to be Bigatron here clashing with Furia. Got himself a good angle. Chief in particular, he's got perfect ridge control onto Axel. Axel looking to come back. Razy also a little bit more elevation here. Ayala just getting
knocked. That's
overwhelmed, taken down behind that tree line. It's going to be down to Razy as a solo Bigatron. Can they bring it back? Has Influence Rage have a different plan in mind, Hot Jukes? They're looking for that re-engage.
Igor getting knocked while trying to heal up. Here comes Chief with a swap. He does make it happen. It's that elimination. But now comes S2.
Because you know what? The blue zone is hot on your heels. You've got to reposition. You've got to get the hell out of here if you can. That's so easy. Just ruining the day of Brazil. That's one and a double. Pedrino looking to fight back, and he just can't make it happen. So easy.
They see him? Okay, yeah. Okay, they saw him. He moved his toes. Had to. Oh, wait. Maybe not.
Whoa.
That's knockdown. Oh, boy.
No way, Chief.
Nice return knock, though.
He's got the nade. Wait, if they try and go for the res on Doc, he could get a 1v2.
Oh, he's going to deny. He's going to deny. It's just Chief. Let's go. Chief securing at least a second place here.
They're going to know.
Can he sneak something, though? Can he sneak something? Top has no idea. They have no idea he's behind this buggy.
You got 4 nades.
No clue.
Use it. Use the nade. You literally get a knock on top. It's down to a 1v1. Clutches Doc. Goes straight onto the other player, but it just doesn't work out. Aurora. Low in terms of resources. But Aurora going for the wide western rotate into the compound. They're getting very desperate for that position, but Tiamba is ready to defend it.
Here they go right now. Aurora on the push. Can Tiamba hold it down there? Oh, some suppressive fire. That's Tiamba taking out Aurora. And that is the first place team. That nade should do it. Nope, actually, just a little bit off the mark. Here they go. Tiamba pushing on in. Weibo doing their best to hold on, and they're doing a good job of it. As it's just up to Aking.
No way.
1v1. And oh, just like that, he gets the finish, but he loses his squad. Here comes Bigatron to clear. This is stage 9. It's going to go down to nothing. Igor got that smoke. That's so clutch. Chief catches Federalis on the angle. They did not know that he moved already. And just like that, Furia have turned this into their advantage. This is their game to win.
Oh, beautiful smoke road here. Just denying full vision for Razy. Able to actually go ahead and confirm that elimination onto Federalis. Razy now taking an absolute beating. Looking to heal up. He's out into the blue zone now, taking an extra bit of damage. Going into the vehicle. But it doesn't matter.